Hey buddies, my name's Jasmine, aka Jazz, and welcome to my channel. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and turn your post notifications on because I am going to be consistent and I will be uploading regularly. So, I've been wanting to start a YouTube channel for a while, but I wasn't really sure what I wanted to post about or where to start. So, here we are. The content is going to be random, hence the name of the channel, Random Life with Jazz. So there'll be some health stuff, some lifestyle stuff. Might even get into some vlogs when I'm out with my friends. And I'm into reality TV too, so we might do some reality TV reviews, maybe some baddies, Real Housewives. You never know. So just stay tuned. Whatever you're into, as I get more content uploaded, I will start putting it into playlists so that you can pick and choose what you want to watch. But anyway, I wasn't really sure where to start. So with my first video, I wanted to just talk about something that was easy for me, and something that also can help people. I want this channel to be fun and lighthearted, but I also want to help spread information, help spread knowledge, and just help other girls, other people. So in this video, hence the thumbnail, we're going to talk about how I started balancing my hormones and stopped the hormonal weight gain and just improve my overall mood. So, we're going to start off talking about the symptoms, how you can maybe tell if you might be dealing with some of these issues. And then we'll go into my doctor's diagnosis and the supplements that she advised me to take, as well as a couple other supplements that I've added in along the way. So, here we go. Okay, buddy. So, real quick, I just want to throw in here before we get into the symptoms. I am not a doctor, nor am I a medical advisor. So, if you have any type of medical issues, please be sure to check with your doctor, your herbalist, whoever advises you medically before you just jump on a supplement regimen. So, let's get into the symptoms. And if you see me looking down, it's because I got my notebook here because I don't want to forget anything. So, the first and most obvious symptom was weight gain. I started gaining weight really rapidly. But at first, I didn't really think anything of that because I've always been up and down in my weight since I was a little kid, go from skinny to chubby, back and forth. It's always been a thing. So that I didn't really think anything of. Now, when I started trying to lose the weight and it wasn't coming down, something clicked, like something's got to be off here, because me and my homegirl Jazz, hey buddy, you're probably one of the only people watching this. Hopefully not, hopefully a lot of people will watch it, but I know you watch the show. There was a point where we were working out twice a day, 5 days a week. We probably were on that for probably 2 months, and then when I tell you I did not lose a single pound. I was getting stronger and I had more endurance, but my body composition was not changing. I wasn't losing weight. The stomach was stomaching. Like, I looked pregnant. So that was the first thing, but I didn't think anything of it. But I should have known, like, you're working out really hard, you're not losing any weight. But anyway, let's go through this other laundry list of symptoms before I finally went to the doctor and figured out what was wrong with me. So the weight gain was first. Then the next was anxiety. I've been anxious throughout my life here and there, but this was another level of anxiety. Like, I was a complete nervous Nelly, always kind of paranoid and nervous. Like, it could be nothing going on. I could be laying in my bed watching TV, the most chill circumstances, and I would still feel like I did something wrong. I forgot something. I forgot to pay a bill. I'm gonna be in trouble for something. It's like, not. It didn't even make sense, because like, who are you gonna be in trouble from? But I just had this heightened sense of anxiety. Was always anxious. So that was another symptom. The third symptom was like brain fog slash stutter. So I've never had a speech impediment, or, I've always been pretty well spoken and articulate, but it got to a point, which is when I really started thinking, okay, something's wrong with me, because I 2 to 3 times a day would catch myself stuttering, really struggling to get words out. And then the brain fog, I just didn't have clarity. I always felt kind of in a daze, like, what am I supposed to be doing? Easily forgetting things. I could be mid activity and be like, okay, what am I supposed to be doing next? Like, the most routine things that we do all the time, I was struggling and having issues with that. So that can also be a symptom that you have a hormonal balance or some type of deficiency. We'll get into what the deficiency was in the next part of the video. Um, and then the last part was just like my sleeping. I was having a lot of trouble falling asleep. One, because of the anxiety. I was always just anxious. It's hard to sleep when you can't quiet your mind. And then when I would finally go to sleep, it didn't matter how long I slept, whether I slept 8 hours, 12 hours, I always woke up tired. I never woke up feeling energized, rested, ready to conquer the day. Never. So that was another thing. And then when I would wake up, not only would I still be tired, I would be drenched in sweat. So night sweats, having really bad night sweats. And at first it was just, here and there. And I was like, okay, maybe the AC's kicking off, midnight or something like that when I'm sleeping and I'm not noticing it. Then it became a regular thing every single night or every single morning. I was waking up in wet sheets, having to change my sheets every single day. So that's a sign. And then, let's see, the last and final thing, which actually led me to the doctor, was I broke my foot at the gym, trying to lose all that weight. And I played every sport almost that you can think of, from contact sports like wrestling, basketball. I was a cheerleader. I played golf. I never broke a bone. So to break a bone doing a workout by yourself, a light workout, it was not normal. So I went to what is it called? I don't know. I'm drawing a blank right now. The orthopedic doctor. That was that brain fog trying to creep back up on me. So I went to the orthopedic doctor, and then after that, I was like, let me go check in with my PCP, my primary care physician, because my mom had been telling me for months, like, you've been saying you haven't been feeling like yourself. You need to go get your levels checked. You may have some deficiencies. And she was right, like our moms usually are. So let's get into the last part of the video, and I'll tell you how to fix all that. All right, friends. So we've made it to the last part of the video, and make sure if you're still here to like it, drop a comment on it, and be subscribed, because that's the only way you can be entered into the giveaway. I was just going to send the supplements, but I don't feel comfortable doing that. I don't want to ask for anyone's address or nothing like that. So I think I'm just going to cash app the winner $100, and that can go towards your supplements. I want to do not cash apps. Well, I guess so, yeah. I want to do giveaways on the regular, because I want this channel to be about helping people, helping others attain things that they may think are unattainable. So, and I know supplements and vitamins can get expensive, but they're really not that bad. I think the most expensive supplement that I'm going to show y'all today is $20, and you get a lot of it. So let's jump into this lab report so I can tell you the supplements and we can wrap up this video. So the first thing that came up was a vitamin D deficiency. You're supposed to have 50, I don't know, units. I done told you I ain't no doctor. You're supposed to have 50 of it, and I only had 17, so less than half of what you need. And vitamin D and B12 can lead, a deficiency in vitamin D and B12 can lead to body ache, brain fog, fatigue, always being tired, hormonal imbalance, which is why we're here, brittle nails, memory loss. Deficiencies of both of these vitamins can cause serious health concerns. This is according to, I don't know, something I found on Google. Y'all do your own research. So that jumps into the next one. I also was deficient in B12. You're supposed to have over 1,000 units or measurements of that, and I only had 379. It was really, really low. Um, my doctor told me as she was reading this lab report to me, she was like, there's no way you're not experiencing some cognitive issues with this low level of B12. And I definitely was. So that was that. And then the third thing that she brought up was my TSH and total T3, which are things that your thyroid produces. So my thyroid was functioning properly. I didn't have Hashimoto's, or I don't know if I'm saying that right. I don't have hyperthyroidism or any type of thyroid disease, but my body wasn't absorbing the stuff that the thyroid produces. So that also attributed to my weight gain. So let's go ahead and get into the supplements, which is why you're all here, of how to fix all that. And I will go ahead and say that since being on this regimen, I have lost 7 to 8 pounds, and that's just from my weight just stabilizing. I do work out here and there, but I have not been consistent. Hopefully this channel will help me do that. I'm going to post my workouts, and I'll do some what I eat in a day, since I like to cook. But yeah, so just from balancing my hormones and getting better sleep, I have stabilized my weight, because at one point I was just constantly going up. I stopped it from going up, and it has started to come down just with regular lifestyle stuff. I haven't been doing any 2-a-day crazy workouts or anything like that. So first things first, this isn't on the list of deficiencies, vitamin C. You want to take your vitamin C because vitamin C helps with absorption. This one is Activate C. It is 1,200 milligrams vitamin C, and then it also has zinc in it, which really helps with your immune system. But the reason you want to get this in your system, not only is it going to keep you from getting sick and things like that, but if you don't have proper levels of vitamin C, everything I'm about to tell you isn't going to matter, because low levels of vitamin C will keep your body from being able to absorb other vitamins. So first, start with that. And then we'll go into our other symptoms. So obviously, like the lab report said, I had a deficiency in vitamin D. So this is the vitamin D that I'm taking. A lot of my supplements are Blue Bonnet. They are a Texas brand that seems to be pretty clean. I don't know. I've never been to their farm and see how they do things, but I don't know. A lot of my supplements are Blue Bonnet. So these are drops. You just do one drop under your tongue. That's it. I will say with vitamin D, after a while, you will want to go back to get your levels checked, because unlike vitamin B12, which we're going to talk about next, this can become toxic in your body if you take too much of it. Whereas with B12, our next supplement, if you take too much B12, it'll just come out when you urinate. It'll turn your pee like a highlighter color, but you can't overdose or take too much B12. So the next thing is B12. I take both of these every morning along with my 2 thyroid supplements. So you just fill your dropper up with your B12. It's like a hot pink color. You drop it under your tongue. I let it sit for a few seconds. I don't know if that makes a difference, but I don't know. This is going to help give you so much more energy. At first, I started off on the shots because my levels were so low. And you can go on Groupon a lot of times and get vitamin B12 shots. You can buy them in packages. So I started off on the shots, but it's a lot to be going multiple times a week to get a shot if you're already struggling with your energy and just lack of motivation. So after about 2 weeks on the B12 shots, I did start to feel different, more energized. When I woke up, I switched to this because it's more convenient. I don't have to go anywhere. So in the morning, I take these with these. So the first thing is L-Tyrosine. L-Tyrosine, it says right on the bottle, is for stress relief and thyroid health. So helping my body to absorb whatever it is that your thyroid produces, it was helping with that. But it also helps with the brain, like the brain fog function part of it. I started noticing once I started taking L-Tyrosine that I was thinking more clearly, more if I had a thought like, oh, I need to go to the grocery store and wash the dishes, instead of just thinking about it and not acting on it like I would before, I'd be like, okay, let's get up and go wash the dishes and go to the grocery store. Before, I'd forget, like, oh yeah, I said I was going to go to the grocery store. So anyways, like I was saying, you're going to take your L-Tyrosine. It's really going to help with your focus. When I was doing my research, which I encourage you all to do, don't just take my word for it. Don't take anybody's word for anything, really, but especially not your health. So get on Google, use it while it's free. But while I was doing my research, I found that a lot of bodybuilders take L-Tyrosine to help them focus and really lock in while they're in the gym. So I take that, followed by Selenium. These are also Blue Bonnet products. I don't know if you guys can see, but it says, for immune and thyroid health. So this, along with your vitamin C, is going to really help with your immunity. I have not been sick all winter, and I go outside. I don't wear a mask. I haven't even caught a cold. I take them every day. So I'm going to take your selenium. Selenium has been shown not only to help with your thyroid, people who have Hashimoto's, if I'm saying that right, take selenium, but it also has been shown to help with anxiety and depression. So in the morning, you're going to do your vitamin D, your vitamin B12, 1 selenium, 1 L-tyrosine. That's it for the morning. Then throughout the day, later in the evening, if you do start to feel anxious or feel some type of, this isn't a must, you don't have to have this, but I was losing weight before this, but the ashwagandha. Ashwagandha is going to help with that anxiety, any feelings of depression. So if I'm starting to feel stressed or anxious, I will take some ashwagandha, but if you really want to get a double decker when you're trying to go to sleep, the last one for the night is your magnesium glycinate. You want to make sure that it's the glycinate because there is different types of magnesium. Um, Certain magnesiums are for hydration. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I'm going to keep saying that. But this is the one you're going to want to get for sleep and relaxation. It's going to help the neurotransmitters in your brain so that you can calm down, quiet your mind, and really get in that deep sleep. So those are the supplements, guys. And then an honorable mention, if you're feeling fancy and you just want to do the most, Berberine. The girlies are saying that Berberine is like the natural Ozempic, which would make sense because it says it was traditionally used for digestion and to support healthy blood sugar, like diabetes. But it also helps with lipid levels and cardiovascular health. A lot of girls who have PCOS take Berberine. I was not diagnosed with PCOS, but I did have a lot of symptoms of PCOS. So I don't take this every day, but if I'm going to eat something that's really high in sugar or that's like starchy, high in carbs, anything that would boost your sugar levels or your insulin or whatever, then I'll take this like 30 minutes before I eat. But I do not take this every day, nor do I take ashwagandha every day. But what I do take one last time every single day in the morning, 1 drop of this under your tongue, 1 vial of this or 1 dropper full under your tongue, 1 L-Tyrosine, 1 selenium, and then we're done for the day. Make sure you drink a lot of water because if you're taking a lot of supplements, you want to get that water in to flush them out. So boom, we take those as soon as we get up before we feed the dog or whatever, get the day started. We knock those 4 out. And then in the evening, you can take your ashwagandha if you want, but make sure you get your magnesium. If you're only going to get 5 of the things or a few of the things, these are the ones to get: the vitamin B12, the vitamin D. You got to have your vitamin C or none of that's going to be absorbing right. If you have low levels of vitamin C, you won't absorb any of the stuff I just told you. So make sure you get that too. And yeah, I'm going to put a list of all the supplements down below. And I'm going to do a $100 giveaway to help one of you guys. And it won't be my mom or any of my best friends. It's going to be a random person, whoever is watching this video. It's going to be fair and it will be randomized. I don't know what marker. I guess when we hit 100 likes. If we get 100 likes on the video, then we'll go ahead and do the random picking. And I will reach out to the winner and I'll get your Cash App and I'll send you $100 so that you can get your supplements. And I'm going to make sure that I post regularly, you guys. I am currently trying to lose the rest of this weight, so I will be uploading some of my workouts. I really enjoy cooking, so some what I eat in a day, some healthy food swaps I made, and then also just a last note, some other things that are not supplementation related as far as balancing your hormones and improving your overall mood. Go outside. Vitamin D from the sun is the best, most natural vitamin D you can get. Try to go outside at least 5 to 10 minutes a day at least. Like, let the sun hit your face. Drink a lot of water. Like, try not to drink a lot of alcohol. Alcohol is a depressant, so maybe not for you, but if I drink too much, I feel anxious the next day. And try to eat whole foods. If you're eating a lot of processed junk food that was probably injected with hormones, you literally are what you eat. A lot of the cliches sound corny and goofy, but they really are that. So if you're eating something that was fat and sad and hormonally and chemically imbalanced, what do you think you're going to be? So yeah, this was my video. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I love y'all so much, and we're gonna keep this going. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe so you can get entered into the winnings, entered into the contest and be a winner. Bye.